Mignon typewriters are fascinating artifacts from the early 1900s. In 1905, the Union Schreibmachinen Company introduced their first production model, the Model 2. The only known Model 1 could be found in a museum in Germany. The Mignon was unique in that it didn't have a traditional keyboard with keys. Instead, it used an index card that was interchangeable along with a pointer system. The user would direct the pointer to the character that they wanted to type. The index had as many as 84 characters, 7 rows by 12 characters per row. Uppercase on the left, lowercase on the right. The letter E, being the most common, was placed in the center of the index pad, with the 8 next most common characters surrounding the letter E. Users could type up to 300 keystrokes per minute, an astonishing 5 keystrokes per second. Underneath its papier-mâché cover, the pointer's movement is translated to the type cylinder, which actually does the typing on the paper. A sheet of paper would be inserted into the carriage and moved underneath the type cylinder. The Model 2 was a commercial success, with hundreds of thousands of them finding their way into offices throughout Europe and around the world. But in 1924, the Mignon Model 4 was announced. It used the same type cylinder and index card with pointer system as the Model 2, but it was a really major redesign and took care of many of the shortcomings of the Model 2. The holder for the pointer was a big improvement. While it still had the same pointer and interchangeable index card system of the Model 2, the new style was greatly improved, including the availability of a QWERTY keyboard for the index card. Simply pointing to the desired character and pressing the right key produces the keystroke. Point and click. How simple is that? The right key is for the keystroke, and the left key is for the spacebar. The type cylinder is controlled by a simple yet robust mechanism. As you move the pointer, the type cylinder moves in and out to the selected row, as well as left to right or circular to the selected character. With each stroke, the type cylinder hammers down to create the character on the paper. The Model 4 even had a backspace key on the right of the machine. The ink ribbon would wind from one side to the other, passing the ink underneath the type cylinder. It works great, and over 350,000 Mignon typewriters were sold. But let's take a look underneath the covers to get a closer view of how the mechanics work. Here's a look at the mechanism that translates the pointer movement to the type cylinder movement. By using geometry in their engineering, the type cylinder moves in and out on a parallel basis. And the left-right motion of the pointer causes the type cylinder to spin on its axis. The Mignon centers the type cylinder, even if you don't have the pointer at the exact right position. Notches on either side make sure that the type cylinder comes down at the perfect position vertically. And the pinwheel gear comes down on a guide to make sure the horizontal positioning is perfect. With its quality engineering and design, the Mignon typewriters have been referred to as the mother of all index typewriters. They were very popular until 1934 when production stopped. The Mignon was the original point-and-click machine. Thanks for watching.